Oh my God, there is something about that man that just oozed sexual energy,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Hey, how you going? Welcome back to RDME. I'm Dee.
I'm Rachel.
And Rach, I've got a bit of a treat for you today. I'm a massive Prince fan. I know you are a massive Prince fan. But I think this is something that you haven't seen before. And we're going back to 1988.
Right.
To the Lovesexy Tour.
Yeah.
Now, Lovesexy is a big album for me because that's actually the first album that came out
Great album.
when I was actually a Prince fan. Bunked off school and went and got it in the record shop and stuff like that for the day, so I had it straight away. And this was actually the first time I ever saw Prince. It was actually only the second concert I ever went to. And I went to the concert in Wembley in August '88, which is about a month before this was recorded in Dortmund. So it's my second ever concert, first time to Prince. It's my first ever. Still got my and I was all about Prince at this stage, but we'll maybe talk about that a bit more at the end. But we're going to watch the opening part of the concert, not the whole thing, unfortunately.
Cool.
But we're going to watch the opening part because it's really freaking cool. All right. So
I never got to see Prince for Lovesexy. He didn't do Australia at that time. Only made it as far as Japan. But I definitely saw him for Diamonds and Pearls, which was his first concert tour in Australia.
Cool.
So that we had to wait till 92 for that. I think it was 92. Oh, I could be wrong. I'll have to check. But anyway, it was early 90s.
All right, so this is the opening part of the tour. I'm not going to say what songs they are because one of them I think you'll recognise. Let's get into it.
Cool. Such a shame we missed this concert. This was probably quintessential Prince.
It was.
You know,
It was.
even Diamonds and Pearls had changed a little bit, but this was 88. This was quintessential.
Such a good band, this tour as well. Such a good band.
He always has great musicians with him. It doesn't matter which tour I've seen. I think he's always had great musicians. Cheeky little smile.
1, 2, and 4. All the party people get on the floor. Bass. how to rock, say yeah. If you know how to party, say oh yeah. You ain't hip to the roundhouse way. Shut up already, damn. Houseway, everybody jump up and down. Houseway, there's a brand new groove going around. And the kick drum is bold. We gotta rock this mother thing. We gotta rock this mother thing. We're gonna show you what to do. Put your foot down on the two, jump up on the one. Are you having fun? How you doing? Halfway, hey, question. Did anybody know about the quake? Bullshit. Can't get on until you make a shake. Everybody clap your hands, come on. Let's jam, y'all. Let's jam. Don't wait for your neighbor. Dance to the doing the halfway. Now you gotta let's do the twist. A little bit harder than you did. 66, a little bit faster than you did. 67, twist to the slip, go to heaven. Come on, y'all, we got the jam. Motherfucking come, groove is funky, on the run. Everybody jump up and down. I'll swing. Brand new. It's going round. Ain't no city, ain't no fucking town. Yeah. It's like falling in the ball. So yeah. Keep that thing. Rolling. You gotta get on. You know what I'm talking about? On the one now, say it. Top of your body. See now. My lord.
Sheila was a badass.
What was that? No shit. I think it's cat. We don't shit. We don't quit. We got the best food that we could make. We don't do y'all. But we don't try. We don't see if we rock this look to the max. That's a fact. That's great. Going. Everybody shut up. Listen to the band. That's great.
We're going to stop it there, unfortunately. So good.
I thought I'd seen the Lovesexy concert, but I don't think I'd watched it probably for about 40 years. So I don't really remember much of this. But every time I have seen him, you know, there's these long periods where all the band is jamming and
Yeah.
everyone, you know, it's quintessential professionally kind of, you know, creative on stage. The costume, everything from the costumes to the choreography is perfect with
Yeah.
everybody on stage, you know. And
It's so tight. Yeah.
very, very tight. When at the O2 in London, they were just amazing together, and they're going off on all sorts of, you know, just jam sessions,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
and things, and just amazing, right? But that was really like shit quality. But I know,
Well, it was
I
recorded.
know,
So
I know.
that's probably the quality I had for many years because it was broadcast on TV live.
Yeah.
It was on Wired. I recorded it off TV, so I just had a recorded version for
Yeah,
years and years
yeah,
and years,
yeah.
and then again tried to transfer it to
Yeah.
DVD and stuff like that. But you can't, it's TV broadcast 1988.
Sure. But what I think having only ever seen him on TV, on videos, and all of that sort of thing, what I couldn't get over when I saw him live, was just how short he was, right? But like when you see him there and he's tiny, this tiny little package, and then all the women around him that he gathers around him are all short as well, But he is just an incredible powerhouse on stage, right? I always loved him, but I never thought he was particularly sexy. I had a girlfriend that just was like all over him going, oh my God, it's so sexy. And I was like, talented, fantastic, amazing performer. Yes, sexy. No. Saw him live and just went, oh my God, there is something about that man that just oozed sexual energy. It's just really... changed my mind. We were in the third row or something for Diamonds and Pearls, and he was right there, and so that was just
awesome.
Amazing, right? Amazing.
Well, this was in the round, and although my ticket says, and I looked at it back there, it says like row D, seat 7, which sounds really close. I was fucking miles away. I was right up in the corner. Yeah, but it was still fantastic, because it's a nice big show, and Wembley Arena's not that big, but it's pretty big. And but just watching it all, that whole spectacle, you can still see pretty well. It was amazing.
I think Prince and Madonna like in the late 80s and early 90s, as well as Prince, just the two of them as artists put on the most incredible incredibly choreographed artistic shows, right? The one that Madonna came out with in about probably 94, something like that, 93, 94 to Australia. Can't remember which one that was, but that was just so... That stage was a spectacle, as you say. It was just so much going on, and the choreography. I mean, these days there are plenty of artists that do that sort of thing. Pink puts on an amazing show and things like that. But at this time, you had your big sort of bands and things, but these were individuals that bought that,
Well, I was, aside from being all about Prince at that time, I think I had like 5, 6 cassettes, but were just Prince albums on, one of each side recorded. I was all about Cat and Sheila E. 15-year-old me.
Teenage boys.
15-year-old me was all about Cat and Sheila E.
And didn't Prince know it?
From this tour, they had really nice posters, which freaking... I tried to buy one recently. It's like worth a fucking mint now. But amazing poster, particularly the Sheila E. ones. Just in my bedroom. That's funny. Anyway, moving on. But maybe that's where my love for strong women came from. Who knows?
Yeah, right.
But yes, they're just phenomenal, and it was fantastic. Fantastic concert. Let us know if you were lucky enough to see Prince for the Lovesexy Tour and what you thought of it, and where this kind of sits for you. I know the album wasn't as hugely popular as some of the other ones, but again holds a special place for me, just in terms of being that first one that was released, the anticipation of going out, getting it, and stuff like that. So
fanboy.
Yeah, even at that age.
Of course.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Thanks, guys. On that note, we'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.